stream, guys. Let's get this trend going. Hashtag Team Randog.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, the first of this four-game weekend set. Adrian Dominguez, the Dominican left-hander, will get the nod to start here. Dan, any thoughts?
You know, Matt, it's awfully tough getting.
Digging in, Randy Young, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Randy Young.
Stay hot, baby, stay hot.
From the stretch. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And this ball is gone.
Boom.
No chance to make a play on that one.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence.
That's right.
Shows you how much I know. That thing was a late.
Ready to take his hacks again, Randy Young, as he'll look to follow up the two-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for two.
Take the double there.
And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Just need a triple and a single to complete
game
the
of streaks
cycle.
and
Let's
runs,
go.
and he is on one right now.
Yeah, and you've got to ride these streaks as long as you possibly can, and he's doing that coming in right here. Came into this game on fire with the stick, and he's doing that here.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. And the runner's breaking for third. That's a strike to throw down. The tag's there, and he's out trying to steal third. Great throw.
Yeah, I tried. All right, third base is what we're playing right now.
Back after striking out his last time up. Bringing a ground ball to third. Young. Throw gets him 2 down.
So we got moved from first base to third base.
A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just one hit for
Let's get it.
Randy Young will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Calling for it, Fink. And that's the second out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Fernando Escalona, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. This is hit to third. Is he going to get out of this?
Of course he is.
Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is
That's
over.
right.
So they
Let's
let him off the hook here by scoring. Digging in, Randy Young. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Young.
Hot shot toward third, and that is into left field, so the leadoff man's aboard to kick off the ninth. He'll get it into second, not in time.
Take the double,
He's in
that's
there with
right.
a double.
The fans didn't even get a chance to settle in their seats for the beginning of the inning, and he just blistered that ball down the line on the first pitch he saw. It stayed fair, and he's safely on second with the leadoff double. That's the way you lead off an inning.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. So a big spot here in stepping in, Darren Fox. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him.
Hey, clutch up. Your turn right here.
Runs up and gets this one down. A throw to the plate. In time to first, and there are two away.
Tricked you.
Striding in once again, Johan Portillo. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Now batting, Ray Fortenberry, and their runners at the corners now.
Fortenberry.
The set, and the 2-0. Pitch inside, the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Hey, keep it going. Clutch up.
3 balls, no strikes. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over.
That's right. Let's go. Let's go.
Under your belt when you start a 4-game series on the road. Takes a little bit of the wind out of the sails of the guys in the home dugout and gives you confidence to come back and do it again tomorrow.
Victorious Rough Riders, 2 runs, 9.
Welcome into this presentation. Coming to the plate now, Randy Young, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Back up the middle, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Bailey.
Flores on second. Young is over at first with 1 away. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the 2nd out. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. Dero, what you got on this lineup tonight?
You want to talk about a team's worst nightmare. That's what this lineup possesses. They lead the league in on-base percentage. I don't care if it's hits, walks, hit by pitch, does not matter. They are finding ways to create traffic on the base pass almost every inning. And eventually, someone's going to catch a gap, and that usually means 2 to 3 runs and a victory.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. So it's 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Rough Riders lead it 1-0. Now at the plate, Randy Young. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Randy Young.
Hey, come on now. 1 time. Right here.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Well hit to right. But that's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, let it fly. Let's go. Right here.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a drive sent
I
out
don't think so.
But that'll hit off the wall in left center.
Got a double.
And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
The more things change, the more they stay the same. This guy's been producing at the plate all year long, and this at-bat is no different. He's probably surprised it didn't leave the yard after the season he's having, but he'll just have to settle for a double.
Now
standing in, Graham Bailey. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
And he goes and chops this one out towards second. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. At the plate, Darren Fox. He's looking to make this a 2-0 game if he can perhaps get a ball airborne here. Young takes his lead at third with one away. And that misses, ball 4. So with one out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Almost looked semi-intentional there. The bad news is that there are 2 men on base. The good news is that an inning-ending double play is now in order.
Now at the plate, Ryan Beam. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is,
struck him
they
out.
can certainly roll too.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Ryan Beam is sent packing for the second out of the inning.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire. But what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
The 0-1 offering. On, he pops it up. Joseph ranging into shallow right. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. At the plate, Fernando Escalona. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot. Has to put the ball in play.
Bailey will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just one hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Randy Young due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Hey, nice and one run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
All right, come on now, one time, let it fly.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
This is a tough spot here to turn 2 off this guy at the plate. One of the things you really have to make sure defensively, to make sure you get at least 1 out. Don't try to turn that double play. If you get the sure out at second, take that. And if you get it at first, well, that's just an added bonus. But make sure you at least get 1 out in a spot like this.
Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left.
Gone. That's right. 49 home runs. Let's go.
It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 1 shy of the magic number now. 49 home runs thus far, as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
There are certain guys in every lineup that you do not want to beat you. And this guy right now is swinging the bat so well, I'm not giving.
Randy Young will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. From the stretch. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. Nieve going back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left.
We lost.
Well, the man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through when it mattered, and he's our top player of the game.
Well, the numbers don't just jump out at you, but his lone hit was a really important one. And sometimes you just need to come through when it matters most.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show.
Excuse me.
Stepping in, Randy Young. He drove in 3 of his team's 4 runs in last night's game. First pitch coming, here it is. Now a ball hit to center field.
50.
Deep back goes
That's
the center
right.
fielder, way
50
back,
home
and that
runs.
ball
Let's
is
go.
Gone.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Jeez, enough is enough.
In now, Randy Young. He
Now
went
batting.
deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles on that last at-bat. We
That's
heard
out.
that he has good power. That last bomb.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. So they're held in check here this half. Randy Young will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Fink sprinting after it. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Well, the hit streak is still alive. That's all I got to say.
So
That's all I
striding
care
in,
about.
Bobby Fink.
Now batting.
He's 0 for 2
The
thus
right
far
fielder.
in this one.
Bobby Fink.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit to third. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Striding into the box.
Now batting.
Grand
Randy
slam.
Young.
Let's
he flew
get
out
it.
in his last
Randy.
at-bat.
Yeah, and I'm sure
Let's
he'd like
go.
a base
Grand
hit of some
slam.
sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another fly out wouldn't be all that
That
bad.
was late.
If he can get it
Oh,
deep
early.
enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run with a sac fly.
And obviously a big spot here with the bases loaded, so he'll step out to rethink things.
All right, let's go. Let's go.
Nobody better. Clutch up
Grand
right now.
slam.
Oh, now a line drive, and he's not going to have a play on it in right. This ball gets down for
That's
extra
right. Let's
bases.
go. Let's
1
go.
run is scored. 2 runs scored.
Hold up here, hold up here, hold
the
up here.
relay. Throw to third will
nice
not
swing.
be in time.
Got
it's
the
a
triple.
3-run
That's
triple.
right.
And some definite
That's
breathing room
right.
now as they add on to their lead.
Yeah, and I'm sure the pitcher is talking to himself on the mound, too. And I can't blame him. He's responsible for loading the bases, and he just served up a pitch that absolutely got roped for a bases-clearing triple. 1 swing, 3 runs.
Digging in
Hey,
once
one time,
again,
right now.
Graham
Here we go.
Bailey.
Now batting.
3 runs already home and a potential
Graham
4th standing at third
Bailey.
base. A 1 pitch on its way. Here's a pop-up now. Salazar camps under it,
Yeah,
and he's
that's-
got it for route number 2. And he'll take it to the bag for the out, and there's your unassisted double play. So they pick up 3 runs on only 2 hits in the
messed that
inning.
up.
No errors, and no one left on base. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Rough Riders are out in front, 7-1.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
And this evening's ends at a 7-2 finish. The Frisco Rough Riders jumped out to an early lead in the first
Here now
and
is
never
our
looked
final
back.
line score.
Juan
First for the
Ojeda
victorious
wins his
Rough
3rd of the
Riders.
season.
7
So
runs,
that'll put a
7
wrap on
hits,
things here
no
this
errors.
evening.
They
From my
left
partners
6 men
Dan
on
Plesac
base.
and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Minor League Baseball. Now in the box, Randy
Batting
Young.
third.
And to say he's
The
had an
third
impact
baseman.
on the series would be a
Randy. Let's go,
complete
big fella.
understatement.
Young.
Coming into this one, he's already amassed 10 RBIs on 8 hits. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And that'll get down out there for extra bases.
Oh, here goes the
Digging
triple.
hard.
Triple.
He's headed for third. And he will
Ah,
make
they
it all the way
bobbled
to
it.
third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. And as you see right there, this streak
36
will
game hit
continue as he
streak.
inches forward up the
Let's
all-time
go.
list.
Hey, not an easy thing to do, D-Bro. Think about this. He's in the 30s right now. He's basically gone like 4 weeks when he's gone to bed every night, and he He probably sleeps pretty comfortably knowing that he got a base hit in every game.
Oh, man, his dinner tastes better. His wife got prettier. Without question, this is a month he'll never forget.
Brad Bailey.
Now a swing and a little bouncer softly hit to the right side of the mound. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. Stepping up to the plate, Bobby Fink. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody, though, you'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled.
Just a sec now as that ball finds its way into the outfield, a base hit. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Don't know why
Dan,
my
that
guy
had to be
did that.
missed execution.
Settling in now, Randy Young. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped.
There's a swing and a drive, and
See ya.
everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt
Welcome to the stream.
home
How you
run.
doing?
Right now, he can't wait to get to the plate against this pitching staff.
Now at the plate, Randy Young. Already a home run and a double for him in this one.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball.
Yeah,
so I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter, so I might want to move that.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Now to the plate, Randy
let's
Young.
go.
He flew out in his last at-bat.
Randy Young.
Oh, and look at this. High in the air and
52
deep.
home
And
runs.
when this ball
Let's
comes
go.
down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run.
And this is an all-familiar sight, something we've seen all season long when they need it.
Digging in now, Salazar.
Still tied,
Winning run at
2-2,
second.
really.
However, the double play in order here. The 1-1 pitch. Now here's a ground ball up the middle and into center field for the base hit.
We lost.
And they're going to walk off
We
as
lost.
winners. They've taken it here in extra innings.
Really?
And guys, a very important outing turned in on the mound for the man you see right there. He was a big factor, of course, and is the recipient of our top
All right, guys. If
player
you
of the
like
game
this video
award.
once it's posted,
Well, it's not that often a relief pitcher
smash that like button, subscribe, turn on your notifications for when I post new
They needed
videos.
him in some tough situations, and he passed.
Yeah, we'll catch you in the
right
next
out
one.
with flying colors.
Peace.
A one-run game this afternoon, 3-2. The